Yeah, welcome back to this one. Didn't realize we were muted as, we got the Pistons taking on the Cavs, and the Pistons lead this one. The Cavs lead this one 7-5. So it's gonna be Thompson's up for the free throw. I'm Ben Silk alongside
Anthony Coletti.
And we'll getting started here. Apologize for being a few minutes late as at second free throw, not good, and it's gonna be Cavs ball.
Harden. This is to Allen with the floater off the front iron, rebounded by the Pistons. They will take over.
Pistons have it back now. Thompson has it. It's gonna back there. It's gonna find his teammate. That's Robinson, and it doesn't go in as now Cavs take it on back.
Mitchell trying to drive the floater off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Movement now for that is gonna be Cade Cunningham. It's gonna go back out to Robinson, who tries to shoot it up for the three, and it's gonna go on in. Robinson gets it on in. That's Duncan Robinson for the Pistons.
Mitchell trying to answer with a step back three, no good. Rebounded by Thompson.
So now Thompson taking it down the court is going to find Cade, who puts it up there, and it's going to slide off the rim. Cavs take it back.
Mitchell gives it to Harden. Harden trying to squeeze past the layup. Now the pass over the corner. Mitchell for three, no good. Rebounded by the Pistons. They will take over.
Pistons have it back now. Duncan Robinson taking it down the court. Now movement for the Pistons. He's going to put it up, loses it, but they're able to grab it back. Now with it, the Pistons put that up, and Harris is going to wind up being fouled there. It is currently the Pistons. Yeah, it's been a back-forth game. Pistons up 9-7 in this one to start things off with around 7 minutes left in the first.
That was a great block that they just showed by Jared Allen. It was Durant trying to go up for the layup. Allen with the block. Went straight to Tobias Harris, tried to put it up, but was fouled. Now he's shooting, now his second free throw.
So now Harris on for free throw number 2. First free throw was good. That one's going to go up, and it's going to slide on in for one more. So 7-11 your score.
Mobley inbounds it to Wade. Wade gives it back to Mobley, who takes it up. Mobley being guarded by Harris. Mobley trying to create space, gets a screen for Mitchell. Mitchell trying to drive with a floater. It is good. And that makes the score 9-11.
Now taking it down is Thompson. Thompson with it. The Pistons going to find Cade from beyond the arc. Takes it around Wade as Cade puts it up there and slides it on in. Cade Cunningham uses his body, put it above, and put it in for the quick 2. 5 points for him already tonight.
Harden trying to drive, gives it to Allen. Allen loses it and stolen by the Pistons.
Duncan Robinson takes it back, puts it up, and that's going to be Harris who puts it on in.
As a timeout will be called by the Cavs. 15-9 the score in Detroit.
So 15-9, a great start for the Pistons after winning 3 in a row against the Magic after going down 3-1. As Pistons, the second team this playoffs to come back from a 3-1 series. But we got a good matchup tonight, a 1-4 battle, and Anthony, what are your thoughts on this series?
This could be a really good series. I think it'll go to a Game 7. Both of these teams are really good, really well-rounded. Obviously, the Pistons are well-rounded. They kind of show themselves, in the second half of the series against the Magic, why they were the 1 seed. And they're very well-rounded everywhere, everywhere from their starters to their bench. And then you got the Cavs, a 4 seed. They're well-rounded too. You got Donovan Mitchell, adding James Harden as a scorer, really helps. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, even their bench guys, and Sam Merrill, who can knock down a shot when you need them, and even Max Strus. So yeah, this is going to be a really, really great series.
No, yeah, for sure. It's gonna be an interesting one. Possibly a 7-game series. I personally have the Pistons winning it in 6, but Cavs are gonna give them a fight. That's for sure, and we're in for a good one, I think. But yeah, it's been a good start. Both these teams, Pistons currently up by 6. As we have a moment, think about a few other of the series currently going on. We had the Knicks, who beat the Sixers last night in Game 1, and then we have that amazing Timberwolves versus Spurs game. Let's talk about Timberwolves-Spurs game. Came down to basically the final play. Timberwolves won 104-102. Yeah, Anthony, what are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it was a really fun game to watch. That's all I got to say. It was a really fun game to watch. What's crazy was that Victor Wembanyama wasn't really that good offensively. I think he only had like 4 or 6 points offensively, but he set a playoff record for 12 blocks, which I thought was pretty insane. And honestly, a guy that big should set the playoff record for most blocks. But it was a very interesting game back and forth, and I think that's just the preview of what we're going to see this whole series.
No, yeah, for sure. That's going to be a great series. I honestly think it's going to be back and forth. Game 7, I think Timberwolves may find a way to take it, but it's really an even series, and I think that will be the series of the playoffs by far. It's going to be an exciting one for sure, Anthony.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No, yeah, but talk about Sixers next. Sixers are down 1-0 in Game 1. Looking forward to this series, like, what do you think the Sixers need to do better?
What they need to do better is play way better defense and be better offensively. I felt like last night the Sixers had way too many turnovers, way too many missed opportunities as well, and they just need to hit their shots. Well, and another thing is too, they need Jaylen Brown to miss some shots. I mean, not Jaylen Brown. Sorry, Jalen Brunson to miss some shots. I mean, he was just out of his mind last night. I felt like every time he shot the ball, it went in. So, for Sixers to be back in the series, better defense, better offensive, better offense, and Embiid also needs to be better. And Maxey can't be one of the star players and not take a shot in the first quarter. That's another thing. So, yeah.
Yeah. It was a rough night for the Sixers last night, but they still got plenty of time in the series left.
I mean,
as much as I hate to say it, that Celtics series shows how any team, you can never count them out. But we're back now as Pistons have it. Bringing it up, that is going to be Jenkins. Jenkins goes back out to Robinson. He's gonna find Duran, and gonna have a foul here with 6:02 left.
So at the line now will be Durant. Durant's first free throw is good to make it 16-11. Jared Allen is being subbed out, taking a bit of a break. I think checking in for him is Sam Merrill, and the first free throw is good. 17-11 the score. As now Strus gives it to Mobley, who takes it up. Mobley to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Strus. Harden trying to find something to create offense. Strus to Merrill. Merrill being guarded by Jenkins, who loses the ball. Jenkins with a breakaway, and he gets the breakaway layup. 19-11 in Detroit, and Harden will take it up. Harden gets a screen, decides to not go with it, Back out to Mobley. Mobley with the pump fake. Mobley pass. Merrill kicks out to Wade for three. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. They will take over.
Pistons have it now. Movement down. Thompson with it. It's going to go back out to Jenkins. As Jenkins puts it up there to add two more.
Harden brings it up for the Cavs. Harden gets a screen from Mobley. Harden gets a screen from Wade. Harden gives it to Wade. Wade decided not to shoot it. Gives it to Merrill. Merrill out to Mobley for three. Got it. That makes it a 21-14 game.
Now Jenkins going to take it back for the Pistons. Movement finds Harris. Back out to Thompson. Bring it around. Now with it is Duran. He's going to put it up. And Duran ends up losing it. Cavs got it back.
Strus finally gets the rebound. So that was tipped around for a little bit. It got tipped from Thompson. That's going to be out of bounds. It'll remain Cleveland ball. As that was almost a costly mistake there from Strus. As it is 21-14 there in Detroit.
Got a touchdowns lead
Yes, we
for
do.
Detroit right now as Detroit started off strong, now taking it down is Jenkins. Jenkins goes back out to find Duran. So he's going to go back out to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it up, hits the backboard, and bounces on out. As now we're going to have looks like we're going to call here, I believe a foul.
Yeah, I believe they're going to call a foul on Wade there.
As so yeah, let's see what. Yeah, so now it's gonna be the 28th for the Pistons of Stewart, who comes up for the free throws. First one slides on in to add another. Extend this one to an 8-point lead. As Pistons so far in control of this one, continuing their momentum out of the Magic series, win those last three games, forcing a Game 7, now taking on the Cavs.
Schroeder going to bring it up for the Cavs. Schroeder gives it to Mobley. Mobley, the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell with a pull-up three, in and out of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Stewart.
Stewart takes it on back. Now that's Jenkins who's going to be able to slide it on in to add two more, and that's going to be a foul there, foul on Jenkins.
Yeah, on the inbound there, Jenkins was holding Schroeder's left arm, so that's a good call. As Schroeder will bring it up, gives it to Mobley. Mobley to Strus. Strus fakes a three, and they're going to call an offensive foul, or he stepped out of bounds. As Mitchell had stepped out, the Pistons will take over.
Pistons have it back now. With it is going to be Thompson. Thompson back out. It's going to find Stewart. Stewart with it. Goes back out to Cade. As Cade shoots up the three, and it slides on in there. Add three to the scoreboard. Cade Cunningham from beyond the arc gets it on in. 8 points from tonight.
Schroeder with a mid-range jumper, in it, out of the rim, rebounded by the Pistons.
Thompson takes it back. As his teammate goes back out, and Stewart's going to put it on in. A now 30-14 lead as the Pistons are on a 15-3 run here.
Mitchell being guarded by Cade Cunningham. Mitchell gets a screen from Mobley. Mobley kicks out to Strus. Strus with the layup, in and out, no good. As that was last touched by the Cavs. As it goes out of bounds, it's going to be Detroit Pistons ball, and a timeout is called.
And with that, yeah, Detroit ahead in this one, a 30-14 lead, and yeah, Detroit has started off very strong in this one. But yeah, 16-point lead for Detroit, and we'll be right back here in a quick moment.
So I'm here with
Brian Westbrook.
and the first question I'm wondering is, who's the toughest team you've...
As they take on Kane. As now he's going to throw the ball. It goes up, and it's in the air. It's gone. And the Profs are going to be able to come up with it there. That's going to be Dorsey who comes up with it for the Profs, and that's 2 outs already to start off in the first. It's going to send it, and it's going to be a low hit going across towards the middle, and McCoach will get to first.
Really be effective here.
It's going to be a low hit there, and Kane able to come up with it. 1 out. They're going to take it on home. Did he make it?
Yes.
And it's going to be a run, and the Profs are going to take a 1-0 lead early in this one. Let's take a look at what happened there again. A low ball that the catcher was not able to come up with it, and yeah, Profs see the opportunity.
Now you're ahead in the count. That's what you want to do to beat this team.
Sends it up. It's going up, and the Profs are going to be able to come up with it, and that will be out number 1 for the top of the second. Out there, sends a pitch as it goes up, and the ball is up in the air, and it will be taken on in to end the top of the second inning. It's gonna send it there, a low hit there as it goes through the middle, ball still loose, and he'll make it to first base. Case plays it safe there. Goes up, and it's gonna be loose. And they're gonna take it around as they will take it back for 1. Still gonna remain a 1-0 count here as Messino back up at bat. They try to do it again, and we got a loose ball there. Messino taking advantage of this to second, to third, and now safe on third. Take a look at this again. Gonna send it a low bat there. They get the catch, and just fast movement there. Sends it right to first base. So gonna send it back, and the ball is gonna be sent away up in the air, and the Profs are gonna come up with it as McCoach is able to hold on to it, and that is...
Welcome back, as we're back here with 2:35 left in the first. It's going to be movement right now for the Pistons as Cade's going to put it up there for the 3, and it bounces off the board.
Struess with the rebound. It gives it to Schroeder, who takes it up court. As that's a turnover. Jenkins with a turnover.
Jenkins grabs it there, finds his teammate, who puts it up, and it slides off the basket. Levitt pass slides on off as Mobley takes it back.
Mobley takes it up. Mobley gives it to Struess, to Mitchell, to Schroeder. Schroeder out the corner to Struess for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Pistons take it on back now with it as Jenkins beyond the arc, takes it on in. Guarded by Mitchell. Gonna find Duran. As Duran puts it up, and it mashes on in for 2 more.
Merrill's pass to Mobley for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jenkins.
Now Jenkins takes it on back. Gonna find his teammate there. With it, goes back out. Gonna find Duran as Cade is gonna try to slide that in, and it winds up rolling on out. Cavs ball.
Schroeder takes it up, gives it to Merrill. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder being guarded by Jenkins. Schroeder trying to drive. Schroeder, shot not there, gives it to Merrill. Kicks it out to Mobley, who gets it. Mobley being surrounded, kicks it out to Strus for three. Got it! What a way to recover from the Cavs. It is 32-17, under a minute to go in the first quarter.
Great play there for him to get that three, but Cavs are making this look a little bit closer, still far away from the lead, but the Cavs with some momentum there as they're making a 32-17 game with 56 seconds left in this one. 32-17 is now Cade is going to come on for the free throws here. Cavs, a 60-win team this season. What a year they have had. Just 2 seasons ago, they were at the bottom of the NBA, and now they are the 1 seed in the East. Yeah, this team has just done so much to get better. As Cade's first free throw is good.
You mean the Pistons?
I did. Yeah. I mean Pistons. Yeah. Yeah, this Pistons team just has done so much to get better. Now, second free throw's up. It goes on in. And it's going to be a 17-point game now.
Schroeder brings it up. Schroeder trying to do something with the ball. Schroeder trying to drive as that shot is no good, but a foul will be called against Jenkins. Schroeder's going to head to the line to shoot 2. As you mentioned, the Pistons have had a really great season as their head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, is up for Coach of the Year along with Joe Mazzulla. So as a Celtics fan, Ben, who do you think, as that free throw is good by Schroeder, who do you think should win that?
Well, since this is an award for the season, yeah, I think it's Mazzulla, no problem. Like, the Celtics were a team that everyone was saying they were not going to make the playoffs, and if you look at the regular season, how they executed without a center, and with most of the season, and without Tatum, they did a pretty good job. I think, in my opinion, Mazzulla does deserve it. But now, with it, it's going to be Devert. It's going to find Cade back out. Movement now as he's going to put it up, and the 3 does not go, but Cade takes it on back, puts it up for the 2. It bounces off the rim. Cavs ball.
Rebounded by Mobley, gives it to Schroeder, who gives it to Mitchell. Looks like the Cavs are going to hold for the final shot. Mitchell. Driving. Mitchell. With a spin move. Back. And it gets the lucky roll in. 34-21.
Now the Pistons take it on back. Tries to put it up. And it slides on in. Green's 4-3 to end the first. What a play by Green.
Wow.
That one from close to the logo. It slides on in as he gets it with less than a second left. And what a play by Green, who was just put in a game a moment ago. And with that, it is the Cavs down by a bit as the Pistons far up in this one, leading this one 37-21. And that does it for the first. But we had a good first quarter between both these teams. And Anthony, what are your thoughts about the first quarter? What do you think the Cavs could have done better?
I think what the Cavs could have done better is, not so many fouls. I feel like Pistons got some of their points due to free throws, and defense. I feel like they could have done better. I feel like sometimes the defense for the Cavs was a bit sloppy. But besides that, the Pistons, they just really shot well, and that's something that the Cavs also need to focus on. Not so many turnovers. I feel like they had a few turnovers that were pivotal, especially in that 15-3 run by the Pistons. So, they just need to have better defense and commit less fouls and less turnovers, and they'll be right back in this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And after the great performance against the Raptors in Game 7, think they'd continue that momentum, but yeah, they've gone off to a tough start. But Pistons are a tough team, so it's hard. It was going to be hard from the beginning just to come in and be able to take this one and give them a good fight. But yeah, Cavs are still in this one for sure. As yeah, we head to the second and yeah, but we'll be right back in a quick.
Finds
It is
Kelly
73
Kelly now
degrees
with
here
it.
today
Back
in
out to
Blacksburg,
Brush.
New Jersey, as
Passing
today
it around.
we have
It's
the
going to
rain
go up and it's
and
going to go in.
on
Cam Lynn Violante
Goes
is going to
up,
get it
and
in.
it's in the
A
air.
great
It's
goal
gone.
there for Cam Lynn V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear what the refs say. And the Silvers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
Those DMs, it's going to be a hit. Goes up, it goes far, and it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it, or steals it, goes up for the 2, and it goes in. The Tuskers are going to make the game 15, stored by Kemming to
Start of the
Santora.
second quarter here as there's going to be movement. Pistons have it to start things off. Going to be movement around Cade with it. Being pressured as Cade puts it up there, and it winds up sliding on off as the Cavs take it on back.
Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell gets a screen from Schroeder. Good defensive switch with a floater, and that is good. 37-23. Detroit to start this second quarter.
Going to be movement now for Thompson. Thompson back out to Cade. Puts it up, and it's going to bounce on out. And as the team's trying to fight for the ball, I believe Cavs are able to come up with it. But, just try to take a look at what happened again.
Let's take a look at that previous basket. Mitchell got him with the little pivot step. Made Green go the wrong way, creates a space, and gets the easy floater there. Schroeder has it. Schroeder trying to drive. Schroeder lost the ball. Gives it to Mobley, who puts it up. And it is a 12-point game now, 37-25. That was Thomas Bryant with the bucket there.
Now Thompson has it back. Puts it on up and slides it on in. Thompson with the underhand basket there.
Schroeder has it. Schroeder doesn't take the screen with the layup, just rims out.
Harris going to take it on back now. Bring it down the court. Harris in the back. Being pressured by Mobley. Trying to bring it on in now. Finds his teammate who puts it up and it bounces out. Green not able to get that one in. But Thompson able to grab it before it goes out of bounds, but that doesn't matter as it's going to wind up in the Cavs' hands as now Mitchell takes it on down.
Mitchell goes around the basket, gives it to Schroeder. Schroeder being guarded by Green. Gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell being double covered, and now there's going to be a foul on Green. Thompson, as Mitchell falls to the floor. Look at that. Nice layup there from Thompson. One end over to the other end of the basket. I believe they call that a jelly layup. As now we look back at that foul committed by Thompson.
Oh.
And now it's going to be Cavs ball. Mitchell passes it to Tyson, who gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell with a step back three. Got it! And that'll make it 39-28.
Cavs on a run here to start off the second. Narrowing this lead back to 11 as a 39-28 your score as they make this one a bit closer here. And the Cavs making this interesting, but yeah, we've had a solid game so far, and yeah, let's just talk about two great teams, two great series. Let's talk about the series both these teams played in the last round. Both of them went to Game 7. You want to talk a little bit about the Magic Pistons one?
Yeah, well, in games, it's funny because that game really should have never went to a Game 7 because the Magic were up by 30 in Game 6, and then they just shot horribly in the fourth quarter. I think he only had 8 points as it seemed in the fourth quarter. And shot 1 for 20 in the fourth quarter as well. But yeah, Pistons, down 3-1 in Game 7. There was a bit of a fight for the first half, and then Tobias Harris, Cade Cunningham kind of took it away, each having 30, and making the Pistons move on.
Yeah, a solid. Yeah, that was a solid series for sure. But yeah, the Cavs Raptors, it was a back and forth series. It was 2-0 Cavs and 2-2. Then they split. Cavs and Raptors split it after that, all the teams winning all their home games. Excuse me. And then in Game 7, it was a back and forth first half, tied 49 at halftime, and then in the second half, it was the Cavs that just took control, and that's why they were able to take the series in Game 7 there. And yeah, the Cavs just showing up in that second half puts them into this round against the Pistons, and yeah, sets us up. This is going to be a good series. This could go to 7. There's multiple series going on right now that could go to 7. And yeah, the Spurs Timberwolves this one, or Sixers Knicks, like almost all the series has possibilities to go to 7. But this NBA playoff so has been really exciting for sure.
Yeah, I was just about to say this NBA playoffs has been a really good one to watch so far. Especially you have some upsets, you have some 3-1 teams coming back 3-1, and really besides one series, which was the Thunder Suns series that ended in a sweep, I think everybody who watched the playoffs or would even watch that series knew it was going to be a sweep because the Thunder just outmatched the Suns. But besides that, this playoff has been really, really fun to watch.
No, yeah, for sure. It's been very interesting. It's been very stressful, to say the least. Not one series, but the other series that have been very fun to watch for sure. And yeah, this may be one of the best playoffs I can remember in a long time to look at round 2, and hopefully continues that way. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what happens for sure. As we come on back here, this one, Donovan Mitchell already 14 points tonight, has half the points for his team. He's had a pretty good night here in Detroit. As Thompson with it now, it's going to find Cade. 9:24 left on the clock as Cade takes it down, back out to Thompson, moves it around, finds his teammate there who's going to lob it on in to add 2 more to the bug.
Harden has it. Harden, being guarded by Cunningham. Harden has a screen from Mitchell. Harden drives, lost the ball, and that's going to be a turnover. Pistons will take over.
That's not what the Cavs wanted to see here, as they need to get back in this game. But now Pistons have a chance to get 2 straight baskets as Cade takes it around, and gonna get
the screen.
Yeah, we're gonna get a foul here. Second foul against Stewart, as the screen here. So call here at 8:54 left. It's gonna be Harden now who has it for the Cavs.
Harden takes it up. Harden. The pass to Bryant, who has his shot blocked, kicks it out. As there's a stoppage of play, as there was a foul called on Asar Thompson. It's going to be his second. So we have an injury update in this game. Sam Merrill is questionable to return with a left hamstring injury. That's something to keep an eye on for the Cavs, as Jalen Tyson is in for him now, as JB Bickerstaff is going to challenge that foul, as they will head to commercial break. Pistons up 41-28.
Yeah, 41-28. As Pistons are in control. But we'll be back in a quick moment.
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Ruby. Dual tie in this one is Antonekia. Back to throw. Goes up. And it's going to be caught by Schmidt-Berger. Touchdown! Tuskers! Julia Schmidt-Berger with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the three, and it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's going to go. With this, Kelly, it's going to go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20 in this one. But we got Farmingdale formation-wise. We're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now.
Yep.
Three defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going. It's almost going to sneak it in there. And Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers.
But knowing
and now,
if it goes off tomorrow,
down
okay,
into three-peat.
at least I don't have to
Mayor Pack would be the
do
number
anything like
one team, and the
tomorrow. I'm not
Somers
required to do
Tuskers
something.
make
Probably gonna
history.
go off both times.
Tuskers on the 2024
Just to give one final
Class A
fuck you.
New York State
Yeah.
Class A champions.
Just to give one final,
The
wow.
Somers Tuskers have done it, making history.
2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C lacrosse state champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it. Sports Cam comes
Everything
into this
else-
game at 0-2, double tap 0-1, and both teams hyped for a great matchup. It's going to be movement for double tap right away. As it's going to be taken as Sports Cam able to take it back. Now Gerasimos with it. It's going to find his teammate there. That's going to be the 11 of Haplin. Going to be double tap, who's in control of the ball now. It's Keaton able to deny and on it. Movement now, double tap, pulling it again as a movement for double tap. Gonna find each other there as it goes from behind, tries to get the goal, and Keaton is gonna be able to stop another one. Pulling the ball right now as Stewart tries to get his foot on it, but double tap takes it around as now they try to get it up for the goal, and another stop by Keaton. Giving pressure, Sports Cam as Gerasimos now comes up with it. Gerasimos moves it, but it's gonna be double tap who's able to push it off to the side and take it on back. Is now double tap, now fast pace moving down.
Welcome back to
Double
this
tap.
one as
Has his foot on it. Tries to find his team.
foul on Thompson as 8:44 left. Call is overturned.
So the most interesting about this one, so they originally called the foul on Asar Thompson, and that would have been his third. But it is still a foul, and that's why Brian is shooting 2. But it is a foul. It's still a foul, but it's going against Tobias Harris. That's his first, as Thomas Bryant makes his 2 free throws to make it 41-30.
Now Thompson gonna take it down. Movement is gonna find that is Jenkins. Goes back out. He's gonna find Robinson. Back out to Jenkins. He's gonna go back out to Robinson, who puts up the 3. It slides on in for 3 more.
Tyson brings it up. Tyson gives it to Harden. Harden Gets the screen from Strus, a switch. Get back to Strus for a three, and they answer with a three of their own. 44-33, as the Pistons will take over on offense.
Now with it is Jenkins going to find Thompson. Gonna bring it down the court. Goes back out to Jenkins. An 11-point game here with 7:53 left. As now, going to bring it around. As Harris puts it up there. It slides off the rim. But Detroit able to grab the rebound. Now Robinson puts up the three. No good. Harris able to come up with it for another rebound. Jenkins goes back out to Harris. As Harris is going to bring it on in again. That one doesn't go either. And this time the Cavs come up with it.
Harden will take it up. Harden gives it to Strus. Back to Harden. Harden drives, and he is going to be fouled by Duncan Robinson. That's going to be his first. And Harden will go to the line and shoot two, trying to make this a single-digit game. A single-digit lead, excuse me, for the Pistons as they look back at that three-point from Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, one of the best three-point shooters in the league, in my opinion. As Harden's first free throw is off the front iron and in. It makes it a 10-point game. Like what I was saying with Duncan Robinson, though, as he checks out of the game, he is a really, really good three-point shooter. I just think the reason why he's not starting is because his defense is horrible. I'm not going to lie.
Harden back up there.
Harden shoots his second free throw. It's good, and it is a 9-point Piston lead, 44-35.
Now, with it, it's going to be Jenkins. Bring it down the court. By the logo. Goes back out to Cade. Cade with it. Back out to Jenkins. Tries to bring in Jenkins. Puts it up for the three, and it bounces off the rim.
Rebounded by Tyson, who gives it to Harden, who takes it up, who gives it pass up to Tyson. Back to Harden. Harden being guarded by Cade. Harden gets a screen from Mobley. Harden back out to Strus for a three. Off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Cade. And the Cade Cunningham. And the Pistons will take over.
Now with it, Cade finds Thompson. As now Thompson brings it by the hoop. And that's going to slide on in. As Thompson able to toss it up. Grab two more. 5 points for him tonight already.
Harden. You go to by Tobias Harris. Two former teammates. Harden drives. Harden lost the ball, but he saves it. And it's going to be off the Pistons. It's going to be Cavs ball. Now checking into the game for the Pistons is Jalen
Duren.
Yeah, Jalen Duren. Let's check it out. Is going to be Isaiah Stewart.
So, line back up as Harden is going to throw it back in.
Harden kicks it out. A three-pointer, no good. It was Bryant who shot that. Cavs got the offensive rebound. Bryant over in the corner. He gives it to Harden. Harden now taking his time. Harden being guarded by Thompson. Harden for three, no good. As a shot clock violation there. Harden complaining about a foul. As he's telling his coach, Kenny Atkinson, to review it.
Wait
But
to
he's
see.
not going to do that. As the Pistons will take over.
So now Jenkins takes it for the Pistons. Brings it down the court. With it now, he's going to find Duren. Back out to Cunningham. As Cade puts it back, finds Harris, who puts it up for the three, and it bounces off as Duren able to come back up with it. Gets the rebound. Now Thompson goes back out to Cade. Back out to Harris for the three, and it slides on in.
Harden brings it up. Oh, almost threw it behind Strus, but he was able to get it. Gives it to Tyson. Back to Harden. He takes it from the logo. Harden gets the screen from Tyson. Two former teammates guarding each other again, as that's Harris. Now the switch. Duren on Harden for three. Off the iron and no good.
Now Thompson going to take it. Goes back out, find Duren. as Duran puts it up, and so we're going to get a foul here. And yeah, it's going to be fouled by Brian, and yeah, but just taking a look at that three a moment ago by Harris. Was Thompson able to find Cade back out to Harris? Just great, like, teamwork there. Each player able to get in their spots, setting Harris up open to be able to get that three to extend the lead to 14. But now we have Duran on for the free throws. First one is no good. And this is going to pull Mitchell Robinson to start things off. It looks like we got a timeout. So it's going to be a timeout here with 4:59 left in the second quarter as Pistons lead by 14. And we'll be back in a moment.
Sports Cam comes into this game at 0-2, double tap 0-1, and both teams hype back with it. Movement for double tap as a Sports Cam. Great defense there, but double tap, a few passes there to get it down the field. Fast movement now, but Steven able to get in front as double tap goes around, and it's going to go in for the goal as double tap is going to be able to get another one, and that's going to make it a 3-0 lead for double tap here as they extend their lead in this one, Jake. FC takes on back now, Gerasimo with it. The coach taking it down now as Gerasimo sends it back out. It's going to find Steven as now Steven movement around. He's taking it down the field. Back out. Now with it, Sports Cam.
Welcome back to this one as it is the Pistons who are up by 14 here. If you're just getting it, I'm Ben Silk alongside Anthony Coletti, and yeah, it's been a good one so far, but Pistons in control as Duran is going to come on for his second free throw here in the second. Duran lining up. 4:59 left in the second quarter. And that one's going to slide on in. So a 15-point game now as the Cavs take it on back.
Arden will bring it up. Harden being guarded by Cade, and they're going to call a backcourt violation on James Harden. As I said after the end of the first quarter, the Cavs need to stop with the turnovers as they look at the replay. Yeah, he was over, and then that foot. Great call by the official there. As that will be a turnover for the Cavs. Pistons will take over.
Cade with it now. Take it around. Gonna find that's Jenkins there. Jenkins trying to find a teammate, goes back out to Duran. Duran now has it. Finds Jenkins from beyond the arc. Jenkins brings it on in. Back out to Thompson, who gets it for the dunk.
Harden brings it up. Pistons are on a 9-0 run. Excuse me, an 8-0 run. Mobley to Strus. Strus, the pass out to Harden for three. There he goes.
He sends it on in for the three. James Harden, looking like he did 10 years ago in the NBA. Grabbing that three there as Thompson goes back out. He's going to find Harris. Harris has it now. Lobs it on up, and it winds up not going in, but the foul is going to be called. Take a look. That's going to be called on Mobley back when he grabbed Jenkins, and I think they're just showing replays there.
Yeah, that foul was on Strus there. As, Tobias Harris. There's something he did for the Sixers. Missed free throws.
So that first one is going to be no good for Harris. As, yeah, rough start there. As Harris back up. Will he go 0 for 2? That one's going to slide on in, so 1 for 2 for Harris as Cavs take it back.
Mitchell going to bring it up. Mitchell gets a screen from Mobley. Kicks it out to Ellis for three. Then there it goes. 53-41. A 12-point game with less than 4 minutes to play.
Now Pistons take it on down. Movement now. Duran has it. He's going to lose the ball. Cavs take it back all the way to the basket. That doesn't go. Harris takes it back for the Pistons now. Movement back down the court. Harris has it. Brings it around. Tries to put it up for the two. It slides on out. Cavs take it on back again.
Harden brings it up. Harden drives. Lost the ball. It was last touched by Harris. So it will remain Cleveland Cavaliers ball. So we look at that. Look at this block by Asar Thompson. I mean, Ellis had a breakaway. As now the three from Evan Mobley is good. It cuts the lead down to single digits, 53-44 there in Detroit.
And don't give up, Cavs fans. The Cavs are on a 9-1 run so far. Right here, these last few minutes, is now Jenkins has it for the Pistons. Bring it around, brings it in, puts it up there, loses it. Cavs take it on back.
That is Mitchell with the ball being guarded by Jenkins. Mitchell gets a screen from Mobley, trying to give it to him. It's going to be stolen by Cunningham. Cunningham going to drive, and he is going to be fouled. Looks like the foul call is going to be on Evan Mobley. That's going to be his first. Look at that. That was just a horrible pass there. Not a horrible pass. Miscommunication. The right idea, just wrong page.
Cade now comes up for the free throws here. Try to add more onto this lead. First one's no good for Cade. As a second time in a row, the first free throw is no good for a Pistons player. 2:20 left in the second quarter till halftime. And at halftime, don't go anywhere, as at halftime we'll be giving our halftime report. We'll give our thoughts on the games, players of the first half, and so forth. As Cade's second free throw, that one slides on in, and it's going to be a 10-point game.
Harden has it. Harden trying to drive. Harden gives it. Mobley being guarded by Duran. Kicks it back out to Harden. Gets a screen from Mobley. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Stolen by the Pistons. And now the Pistons have a chance to score as Thompson with the layup. And one for the Pistons. As that's going to be a foul on Keon Ellis, the shooting guard for the Cavs, as Mitchell couldn't grasp it. And Harris with the pass up to Holland, who gives it to Thompson. Holland going to be at the line to shoot one.
Now Ron Holland up there for the Pistons to add one more on. That one bounces off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. Cavs take it back.
Mitchell try to drive past Cunningham. Kicks it out to Mobley for three. Off the rim and no good.
Now taking it back. It's going to be Cade. Brings it around. Guarded by Wade. Cade guarded by Wade. As Cade's going to lose it. Wade forces the loose ball, and it's going to be Mitchell who picks it on up for the Cavs.
Mitchell drives. Mitchell kicks it out to the corner. Who kicks it out to Harden? Harden is going to be fouled and will head to the line to shoot two.
I'm going to try to add on a couple more here as see what the vet got, as he's been solid today for the Cavs. As James Harden comes on for the free throws.
As that first one by Harden is good.
James Harden, 8 points already tonight.
The second shot also good, so we mix both.
10-point game now as Jenkins going to take it down. Going to take the movement. Back out Jenkins. Back out Duran. Duran with it. Finds Cade. Cade goes back out. And they're going to lose the ball. Mitchell has it on back. He's going to find Harden for 3. Bounces off. No good. Harris takes it on back. Finds Jenkins as he goes back out to Cade. And they lose the ball.
Harden now driving. Harden, he lost the ball. Gets it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Harris and the Pistons.
Pistons take it back down now. With his Harris is going to find Duran. By 3-pointer. Cade now has it. Cade puts it up for 3. That's going to be an air ball. And that will wind up. And that also a foul called there as Cade is going to come on for the free throws. Take a look back at that last play a moment ago. It was James Harden who had it and lost it there. But Cade to go on back. And now he'll be fouled. Shooting 3 here for the Pistons. That first one slides on in for Cade. No surprise there as Cade gets that one in. As now coming on in for the Pistons is Isaiah Stewart.
It looks like Karis LeVert also going to come in. He's right next to Stewart. That second free throw is also good.
Now, Cade back up there. 58-46, your current score. Cade back up there. Puts it up, and it's going to slide on in. 3 for 3 on the free throws there. As Cavs take it back.
Mitchell going to bring it up. Mitchell being guarded by Holland. Under 20 seconds to go. 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Mitchell kicks out to the corner. Kicks it out to Ellis. They got to shoot it. Ellis for 3. Off the iron. No good. Now the Pistons take over.
Cade with it is going to find Harris, who puts it up. And it bounces off the backboard to end the first half. And the Pistons are going to lead by 13 here. What a first half.
Yeah, what a first half, especially by the Pistons taking advantage of the second chance, not the second chance points, taking advantage of the points off turnovers.
Yeah.
And for the Cavs, they played definitely a lot better in the second than they did in the first. They just got to continue that, and they'll find themselves in this game.
Yeah, but it's exciting first half, and don't go anywhere as we'll be back in about 5 minutes or sooner for our halftime report, so stay tuned. Till then, enjoy my commentary highlights.
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush. Passing it around. It's going to go up and it's going to go in. Cam Lynn Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Cam Lynn V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear the refs say. And the Silvers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
It's going to be a hit. Goes up. It goes far. And it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it. Or seals it. Goes up for the 2 and it goes in. The Tuskers are going to make the game 15. Stored by Kemming to Santora. It goes in. What an end to the first half. In to throw. And it's a pick. Going to the 10, to the 5. Pick 6 to start off the game. Tuskers touchdown. Logan Ruby. Zero tie in this one is Antonecchia back to throw. Goes up and it's gonna be caught by Schmidt, brother. Touchdown. Tuskers. Julia Nick Berger with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the three, and it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's going to go with his Kelly. It's going to go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20.
In the front, but we got Farmingdale formation-wise. We're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now, but with 3 defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going in. Somers are going to need to sneak it in there as it goes up, and Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers. And now,
Game of the season, doubted to three-peat. Thought Mayor Pack would be the number 1 team, and the Somers Tuskers make history. The Somers Tuskers are your 2024 Class A New York State Class A champions. The Somers Tuskers have done it, making history. 2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C lacrosse state champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it.
All right, let's move over here. Go ahead, Benji.
All right, so hey Charles, my name is Ben Silk, and as a big sports and NBA fan, I want to know who you think's going to win the NBA championship this year and why. Celtics.
You know, I think this is going to be a fascinating NBA season. I got zero idea who's going to win the East. Zero. I mean, obviously, I think the Celtics are cooked without Tatum and Porzingis and Drew Holiday. The Pacers are cooked without Miles Turner and Halliburton. The Knicks and the Cavs are going to be favored. But let me say this, and it's a big damn if. If the Sixers could get healthy. If the Sixers could get healthy, they could win the East. As far as the West, OKC is a team to beat. But the Rockets, with the addition of Kevin Durant, they're going to be tough, man. The Nuggets got the best player in the world in the Joker. They went out and got him some help finally. But I would still pick OKC. So, man, it's going to be fascinating watching the basketball this year.
And welcome to our halftime show. As at halftime, the Pistons lead by 13, 59-46. And it's been a solid game so far, Anthony.
Yes, it has. Pistons have mainly been in control of this game, but Cavs have made it single digits. Cutting it down to single digit lead at times. I feel like what the Cavs need to do to be back in this game officially and try to take the lead is, well, the number one thing is stop having so many turnovers. I feel like they've had a lot of turnovers, and that that's maybe why they are down by 13 coming into halftime, and the Pistons taking advantage of that, going off of their turnover and creating points, and even second chance points too. The rebounding, I feel like, has been better for the Pistons in this game. And another thing that was interesting, we didn't see Jarrett Allen at all during that second quarter, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on for sure.
No, yeah, something interesting to look out for, but it's been a solid game in favor of the Pistons. Pistons have put up a pretty good performance, but yeah, let's start off. Let's take a look at the players. So, Anthony, who's a player that has stuck out to you from each team?
A player that stuck out to me from each team, I'd just say from the Cavs, no surprise, Donovan Mitchell. I feel like Donovan Mitchell no. I'm going to go with James Harden. James Harden, I feel like, has been like the primary scorer for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell, I feel like, has been second in this game. And a player that stuck out to me from the Pistons is, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would say Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, he's been a great defender, creating those turnovers, and when he shoots the ball in this game, when the ball's in his hands and he's shooting it, he's making those shots when he needs to. So he's been really different type of playmaker for the Pistons, and he's one of the main reasons why they have a 13-point lead at half.
Yeah, and Pistons up by 13. It's been an exciting one, and the Pistons have been playing phenomenal. I think big player that has to do with it. It's been a great team effort, but you got to look at the main guy. It's Cade coming here and just having another great game, putting up some big plays, few threes, just been solid throughout. He's just been having a great day so far, and I think that's going to continue as well. And then on the Cavs, it's been Donovan Mitchell. He's had a phenomenal day, putting up a ton of points, and he's just been running that Cavs offense basically, and he's been doing a pretty good job today. But he's been solid for sure. But now let's talk about let's talk about both these teams, what they could do, what they need to do in the second half to be able to win this game. Anthony.
For the Pistons, I think you keep doing what you're doing. You're going to win this game. They're taking advantage, like I said, off turnovers from the Cavs, getting every rebound, making all their 3-point shots. If they keep playing like they did in the first half, they will win this game with a breeze. They'll win this game easily. For the Cavs, on the other hand, they need to fix some stuff up. They need to stop having so many turnovers, play better defense, and not have so many miscommunication. They need to be on the same page. I feel like most of those turnovers, they just weren't on the same page. As I know, the one play was a screen by Evan Mobley. Tried to cut in, and it was just a really bad pass. So for the Cavs, you need to definitely play better. And another thing, play better defense. And another thing is too, which this also kind of hurts because Jarrett Allen, like I said, did not play the entire second quarter. That is something to keep an eye on. I know I've said that already, but it is, because if Jarrett Allen doesn't come back in this game, the rebounding could be completely different, because then Thomas Bryant's going to have to take his place. And Jarrett Allen, well, obviously the starting center for the Cavs, if he's not in this game, that's huge. Especially Jarrett Allen, big rebounding guy, great defender. So if he's not in this game, rebounding could definitely be an issue for the Cavs. Hopefully he's back in this game. Definitely you want him back in this game if you're a Cleveland Cavs fan. For the Cavs, just better rebounding and not so many turnovers.
Yeah, exactly what Anthony said. Pistons just need to keep doing what they're doing. Basically did a good job covering it. Everything is pretty much working for them, and just they have a 13-point lead. What they're doing is just continue it. But yeah, the Cavs, they gotta figure it out, because they're playing pretty good to stay in this game. They've been playing pretty good throughout, but at the end of the day, like the defense just has not been great, and that's affecting them largely for sure. And yeah, it's been a big part of their game. But hold up a second, as we'll be back in 2 seconds. And we're back now as Duncan Robinson able to hit the three. As now with it's going to be Harden. He's going to bring it. He's going to find Mobley, who's going to slide it on in. As it's going to be a 62-48 game. Now Mobley with it. Going to bring it. It's going to find Harris. Harris has it for the Pistons, and it winds up going out of bounds with 11:21 left. Looking at the turnovers tonight, the Cavs have had 12. Meanwhile, the Pistons with 7 as Harden has it.
Harden puts up a three, no good. Rebounded by Duran. The Pistons will take over.
Now with it, that's gonna be Thompson. Thompson with it, brings it on up. Now back, tries to do the move around Mobley. Back out is going to find Robinson. As Robinson brings it on up. And Thompson comes up with it. Gonna go back out Duran, back out to Robinson, who puts it up for the 3, and that slides in, but his foot was on the line, making that a 2.
Harden to Mobley. Mobley being guarded by Harris. Harris strips the ball. Harden gets it back. Gives it to Mobley. Mobley in the corner for 3. Got it! That was Wade with the 3-point shot there, as it is 64-51.
Now Thompson gonna take it down the court, taking his time. With it, he's gonna find Duran. Back out. He's gonna find Harris. Harris with it. Goes around. Back out to Thompson. Finds Cade, who puts it up. No good, as the Cavs take it on back.
Harden gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell with the pull-up jumper. That's going to be a foul there. Looks like it's going to be on Robinson. That's Duncan Robinson's 4th foul already. Something to keep an eye on. As we look back at that shot, his foot was on the line. Now Mobley has it. Mobley driving. He makes the layup. Makes it an 11-point game. 64-53.
Cavs narrowing their deficit as Thompson gonna bring it down. Thompson with it. Goes back out to Robinson. He's gonna wind up losing the ball, and was that foul? It was knocked out of bounds by Donovan Mitchell, and it's gonna be Cavs ball with 9:29 left in this one. Mitchell did have a hand on it, so it's gonna be Pistons ball. As Cade will throw it back out there. An 11-point game. As Pistons are up front in this one.
And now they reviewed the 2 by Duncan Robinson, and it was a 3, so it was a 3-point shot. As they had a point, 65-53.
Now Duran with it, puts it up. It tries to roll back. Now Duran with it, puts it, and gonna be. Looks like he's gonna be fouled. Well, I believe the shot clock wound up expiring, so it will be Cavs ball. Now it does look like this is gonna be that could be called a foul as well. The Cavs have it.
Harden to Wade. Wade driving. Wade gives it to Allen. Allen, no good. Wade with the putback. As it is a 10-point deficit and a timeout going to be called by the Pistons.
9:03 left in the third as it's a 10-point game, and we'll be right back in a moment. And welcome back here it's been a solid game so far. The Pistons currently up by 10, 65-55, and we're set for, it's been a solid third quarter. And quickly as we continue to go throughout this one, we didn't have time to do predictions at halftime, so let's just give our final score predictions. Also joining us, we got Kevin DeLeg, and Kevin, you want to start us off? Who do you see winning this game?
So the Pistons are up. They're up by 10. We're in the third quarter. It seems like it's been a lower scoring game. I'm still gonna lean Detroit game 1 because they're at home. I think we already covered it in the prediction video. The Pistons are hot and they've been playing like the team we've seen them play all season long, and it looks like they're gonna hold on. I think they're gonna hold on to this one. If I were to give a prediction right now, I'm gonna take the Pistons 105 to 97.
But we're back now. We'll get back to mine and Anthony's prediction at the next commercial break. But with the now, it's going to be Thompson. Lets the ball roll, picks it on up. Harris is going to find, that's going to be Duran. Duran with it. Back out to Cade, who puts it up there and slides it on for the 6-7.
Yeah, now the Cavs are going to have to respond with something. It's James Harden now with the ball. Harden passes it to Mobley. Mobley puts it in.
Now Thompson has it. Gonna take it down. He's gonna find Harris. Harris with it. Gonna lose it. Tries to recover. Doesn't, and looks like we got a foul there. And as we have a moment, we'll just recap what's been going on in the playoffs so far. Got the Lakers Thunder. That game 1 starts tonight in this second round. You have last night, if you missed it, Timberwolves took it over the Spurs, and then we got Knicks Celtics as they go on to game 2. Celtics, of course, leading 1-0.
Celtics? Yeah, but as we return back to the game, it's Harden now, guarded by Cade Cunningham. Harden with vice pressure, and it's going to be the Pistons ball. Asar Thompson with the slam. What a great play by Cade Cunningham to get the steal there.
Thompson puts it in, but only in the dream world. The Celtics were still in it. Yes. Anyway, it's Cavs ball now.
Yeah, Cavs now, after getting that ball stripped from them, they're going to need to respond. That was a bad play. They know it. Let's see what happens. Mobley now. Pass in the paint to the center. The center puts it in. That's Jared Allen. Great play by them right there in the paint.
Now, Pistons have it. Cade taking it down. Cade swings it back. Gonna find Duran. Thompson, who goes back out to Cade, finds Duran, and Duran winds up putting it in, but before that, he'll be fouled. And it's gonna be called on Allen. Take a look at that. It was... Thompson had it, but went back to Cade, and then Duran was able to grab it and put it on in for the basket, and now it's going to be, but the foul called, it's Thompson on for the free throws, so Thompson puts that one on to make it a 11-point game here. Pistons up 70-59.
Yeah. And Asar Thompson, his brother Amen Thompson is just eliminated, so maybe he has that confidence, maybe the better brother, who knows. But we return back, and it's the Cavs now looking to get some sort of offense going. Harden passes it to number 2.
That is Strus. As Strus puts it on up there for the 3. It bangs on in for the Cavs as that 3 goes on in for Max Strus. 9 points on the night for him. Thompson now taking it. Wings it on up. With it now is Thompson. Swings it on back to Cade. Cade has it. Swings it to his teammate there, who winds up letting it on go, and And yeah, it's going to turn it on over.
Yeah. We look back on that play, Strus with the beautiful 3-ball there. Seems like one of those 3-point shooters in the league that's been consistent for over the past few seasons. Great player, Strus.
9-point game as Thompson gonna throw it back in for the Pistons. Goes back out. Is gonna find Jenkins. Jenkins finds Duran. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins brings it up. It's gonna find Thompson by the basket. Back out to Robinson for the 3. It bounces off. And who comes up with it? Loose ball. And it's gonna be the Cavs who take it away.
Yep, the Cavs get it back after that loose ball. Harden looking to make a play, loses the ball. The Pistons capitalize. They get it back. Tobias Harris to the rim, and he slams it in for a 2. What a play.
And the Pistons, with that, head back up by 11 as Harris swings that in. And with 6:11 left in this one, the Pistons lead this game 73-62. And as we head to a quick break, yeah, Anthony, we start this second half. What's your final score prediction in this one?
Well, based on the way the Pistons and the Cavs came out of the second half, I think the Pistons aren't going to let up in this game. I don't think they're going to blow the lead, so I have the Pistons winning this game. I think the Cavs get it closer though, so I'm going to say 108 to 102. Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I think the Cavs are going to give it a fight, and possibly game, maybe 1-point game or tied at 1 point, but I think the Pistons are going to be able to get control of the game the last minute once again, and I think they'll wind up taking it like 106 to 101. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It should be exciting, an exciting series as well in round 2, and yeah, the playoffs have been something so far this year. But you know what? Let's look ahead to the NFL, because why not? So let's just throw it in there based on what we've seen and heard so far this upcoming season. What's your early Super Bowl champion predictions? And Kevin, you could start it off.
Don't be biased.
Yeah, you do not be biased.
Alright, I'm going to try not to be biased. But I'm going to start with the AFC because I think the Chiefs are going back, and it's not even going to be close. I think this offseason has been pretty successful for the Chiefs. You saw they had such a high pick in the draft. They got the best cornerback in the draft after losing Trent McDuffie. So that defense is going to go back to how it was. They still have that same coaching staff. And Patrick Mahomes, I think he's going to be on like a villain arc. I think after the season he had last season, coming off an injury, I think he's going to have an MVP caliber season. And the Chiefs are going to be back to a spot we've seen them like be almost every year. So give me the Chiefs out of the AFC. And then the NFC, I think it's a toss-up. Look at some of the teams in the NFC. You have the Super Bowl champs, the Seahawks. They lost their MVP in Kenneth Walker, but they drafted a young rookie to replace him. So I think they're still going to be good. I do think Sam Darnold is going to fall off a little bit. That's my honest opinion. But it comes down to 3 teams in the NFC. I think it's going to be either the Rams, who are fighting it for their last chance with Matthew Stafford and that coaching staff. The Cowboys, not being biased, I actually think they're going to be really good. And then I'll throw in, I don't know who else to throw in there, but
Eagles?
No, definitely not the Eagles. But
the Niners, Seahawks.
I'll throw in the Lions maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I think they have a bounce back year.
Yeah.
So give me the Lions and Chiefs. Why not?
Oh, we're back now. Cavs have the ball. We'll continue with our predictions. Next commercial break as Cavs have it.
Harden being guarded heavily with a lot of pressure. It's been like that over the last few minutes. Mobley trying to make a play, and the Pistons come up with another steal. This defense has been feisty.
Gonna be movement as Duran puts up. He's gonna lose it. Cavs take it on back.
Strus passes it. It's gonna be Harden now back with the ball. Pass in the paint. It's gonna get tipped and stolen again. A lot of steals over the last few minutes, especially in this quarter for the Pistons. It's going to be Robinson.
Now with it, it's going to be that. Yeah, that is Jenkins. Movement around. It's going to find Harris. The Pistons. It's going to take it back, and looks like we got a foul here as the play is called dead, and Mobley upset on this already. As wait to see what the call is exactly.
Yeah, it's been just watching over the last few minutes, especially in this quarter, because I just tuned in. This Pistons defense looks really good. I mean, the amount of steals, the pressure they're applying on the Cavs, their defensive presence is very, very good. I think this is going to be what we see all series long. This defensive look that they're giving us, watching this, just shows that they have a chance to make it to the finals. This defense looks incredible.
Now with his Jenkins puts it up back, hits the backboard, loses it. Cavs take it back.
Now the Cavs driving, put up a 2. It's good. That's gonna be Dennis Schroeder. Yeah.
Now with it, gonna be Thompson. Thompson back out to Cade. Cade has it, tries to put it up, I think, and
I think that's gonna be a foul. That looks like it's Tyson. Jordan Tyson, the brother, drafted to the Saints a few weeks ago.
What do you guys think about that draft pick? You think he was a little high?
No,
solid pick.
I think he's a good wide receiver. Just injury concerns are the question around him. But back to the game.
Thompson with it is gonna find Cade. Cade with it from beyond the arc. Brings it around. Lobs it up there and it bounces on off. But Jenkins comes up with the rebound. Back out to Thompson. Back out to Jenkins. Finds Thompson. Finds Harris. Now Harris brings it up. Puts it in and it slides in for 2 more.
Yeah, Tobias Harris. He's been a difference maker all playoffs long, all season long. What a player he is. Now the Cavs. It's going to be Schroeder. Pass to Strus. Strus drives. Won't go. Rebound Pistons. Foul called on the play. Looks like it's going to be on Jenkins.
So looking back at that play before, yeah, Jenkins able to come up with it. Great job by him, but a few moments ago. But yeah, that's going to be Isaiah Stewart's second foul. As
Mitchell.
Yeah. Mitchell.
Checks into the game.
As checking in on the Lakers OKC game, it's a 14-14 tie in the first.
It's going to be Mitchell driving, won't go, rebound by the Pistons. Fast break opportunity for the Pistons. They don't get it. It's going to be rebound by Strus after a great defensive play. Schroeder back to Strus. Strus back out in the corner, 3. Bang, he hits it. I didn't see who that was, but
I believe that was Mitchell.
Mitchell, I think, yeah.
Mitchell slides it in for the 6-7 for the Cavs, as now Jenkins takes it on back. Finds Thompson. Thompson brings it in, goes back out. It's going to find Smith, who goes back out to Harris. Tries to find the 3, no good, but Thompson gets the rebound. Thompson trying to bring this one closer. Goes back out. It's going to find Cade. Cade with it. Puts it up there, and it bounces off the basket.
Yeah, the shot clock was coming down. He had to put up a shot. It wouldn't go. Cavs now trying to cut this lead even more. Making a move on Tobias Harris. It's going to be Strus driving. Puts it up. It's good. 69-75. The Cavs are sneaking back.
Now, Pistons take it. Jenkins tries to Find his teammate outside. Cavs steal it on back. Schroeder with it. Brings it up and slides it on in. A 7-1 for the Cavs in the last minute. And with 2:25 left, the Cavs have made this one interesting. It's a 4-point game. And we head to a commercial break. And while we do that, Anthony, want to take it away with your Super Bowl prediction?
So my Super Bowl prediction, I'm going to start off with the AFC and then go NFC. And I'm not being biased here. Just want to say that. But, no, the AFC, I really do like the Texans. I mean, I feel like their defense just got stronger over the offseason. That defense was already strong last season. I feel like if Stroud played better, that team, Seahawks were really good, but that team definitely would be in the Super Bowl for sure if Stroud played better. That's the only concern for me out of the offense for the Texans, but I do think that Stroud will have a better year. That Texans defense, like I said, is insane. They added former Eagles free safety Reed Blankenship as their new free safety, and they also drafted McFarland, big defensive tackle out of Ohio State. I think that was a steal of a draft pick. I mean, that guy is just massive. He's big. He'll probably, if he could be developed right, he'll be trouble in the league. Already adding that to a great defensive team and like the Texans, I think they go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. Out of the NFC, the AFC, I think, the NFC. Seahawks, I think, are gonna fall off. You know what? I like the Bills. That is the wrong team. That's the AFC. The wrong conference.
As Cade gets her quick too there.
I like. You know what? I'm gonna say the Lions too. I'm gonna say the Lions. I think the Lions. If Jared Goff can play well, their defense could be better. That's a 3 from Shrews. Their defense could be better. Then I think the Lions will have it. So I'm gonna say Lions, Texans.
Now we're back as Pistons take it down. Duran with it. Dribbling down the court. Gonna find Robinson. Losers are able to grab it on back. Puts it up for the 3. Hits the rim and bounces on out. As it is gonna remain a 3-point game. The Cavs have made this one close.
The Cavs looking to tie it up after being down for quite a while now. Is there any fight left in this team? I think there is. They found a spark in this mid to late third quarter. It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a turnover by the Cavs. Pistons ball.
Now Cade gonna take it back down, back out. Moving around now as Pistons wind up losing but able to get it on back, and ball winds up going out of bounds. And it was knocked away by the Cavs, so we'll see what the call is here, but now it's gonna be Holland who has it. I'm gonna go back out to Cade. Cade puts it up for the 3, and it's gonna be overthrown as it winds up sliding out down the board, but
is that a foul on the shot?
Looks like we got a foul. That's gonna be on Tyson for.
It's gonna be 3 free throws coming up for Cade Cunningham. Showing a little bit of Shea action there, foul baiting.
So Cade on for the free throws. First one's good. Extend the lead one more.
How do you guys feel about the NBA and the way it's going with these fouls now? Seems like players are learning from SGA, leaning into shots, and now you see players now getting a lot more free throws attempts than it used to be. The game is definitely changing.
In my opinion, I think it's soft. I mean, the way, especially, I don't want to say that because you're a Knicks fan, but Jalen Brunson, I've seen him do it all the time against the Sixers, where he literally purposefully puts himself like all the defender's doing is this, and he'll just jump like back into him for the free throw. And Shea does that too. I just think like you could touch the dude now and it'll be a foul. Like I don't like it.
Just want to point out,
Yeah.
it wasn't only Jalen Brunson and Embiid also did that.
Embiid did do that too.
Yeah. Now it's common. Oh, I've seen it. It's
It's
very
every- it's
common
very
around the
It
league. and
is,
I don't love it
Jaylen
either.
Brown,
It's just too
Embiid.
many players. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, of course, Celtics player too. Like at the end of the day, there's a lot of players that are continuing to do that.
I feel like Tatum might have done. I feel like Tatum has done it. Last
Sure, he
year.
has.
Yeah.
So now Cade gonna take it on down. Taking his time now. Clock continues to tick. 18 seconds left in the quarter. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. As Cade gonna bring it around. Brings it on in. Tries to put it up. Finds Jenkins, who puts it up for the three. It's gonna be short. Cavs fast movement down the court. And that is gonna be Strus, who gets it in. 3 seconds left after that, 80 to 76. As Cavs try to get a fast basket, and it goes in! What a finish as Holland gets it in there to end the third from the logo. And it's going to be a 7-point lead at the end of the third.
I just want to point out that's Holland's second buzzer beater tonight. He had one in the first quarter, and he has one again. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What a great shot there.
Yeah. And what a wrap for the end of the third. Now, moment you've been waiting for, my Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, here we go.
So, out of the the East, the AFC, you got. I think you got some good teams. You got the Bills. You got the Patriots. You got the Chiefs. Solid teams. I think those are just some of the good teams. Texans are going to be dangerous. Anthony was saying with that defense. That defense, it's scary. But at the end of the day, you got to be realistic here. Patriots got a good shot, but something tells me Mahomes is going to come in on a revenge tour. Chiefs got much better in the offseason as well. I hate to say it, but I think the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl. And I think they're going to take on... There's so many good teams in the NFC. I think Seahawks, Lions, Rams, the Eagles maybe contenders as well. So many good teams. Giants, who knows what we're going to see from them.
I don't know. Maybe not this year.
Probably more realistically in the future, but you never know with John Harbaugh. We saw what Sean Payton did to the Broncos, so you really never know. But there's also 49ers, throw that in there. If they're healthy, they could be dangerous as well. But I think it's going to be Dan Campbell and the Lions who finally get it done. We'll go to the Super Bowl. We'll have a Mahomes versus Goff Super Bowl. A rematch, quarterback rematch of that 54-51 game back in 2018 when it was Rams-Chiefs. And I think it's going to be the Lions who become victorious in this one and that one. I think the Lions, after having a rough season, they're going to be able to bounce back and get the Super Bowl and get it done. But I believe, did I catch both of your Super Bowl winner predictions?
I don't think we did the winner. I think we just did the match.
Yeah, I did the matchup. Me and you had the same matchup, but I have the Chiefs.
Yeah. Anthony, who you got?
Texans, Lions. I think the old saying goes, defense wins championships. So I'm going to have to go with the Texans over the Lions.
C.J. Stroud.
Can C.J. 4-pick Stroud?
Hey, there's a good chance he has a bounce back year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, it at the end of the day comes down to if he's going to throw picks or not. But, yeah, next season going to be very exciting for sure in the NFL. And be interesting to see what happens. But,
what's your hot take of the NFL season? I'll start with mine. I think the Titans are making the playoffs. Hot take.
I could see it.
I could see it.
I really could see it. Honestly, is a good one.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, what about you?
My hot take. My hot take is that. Oh my gosh. Come back to me, you go.
Yeah. But we're back in the game now
Strus.
as it's going to be Strus who gets
And
the
one.
basket. But hot take. It's honestly a tough one. I think the Lions, they're going to have a bounce back here as obviously had them winning the Super Bowl. I think Dan Campbell, upset about last season, he's going to come in hungry, and I think they're going to steamroll to the number 1 seed and just have a great season. I also like what Kevin said. Also going to say, Titans, Robert Saleh, he's going to turn around the Titans. I think that's for sure. But scores 83-79 now as Cade going to bring it on down.
Actually, I do have a hot take. I think that the Atlanta Falcons are going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kevin Stefanski is the new head coach.
I can see it.
Yes, they do have Tua, but he's got a better O-line in the Falcons, better defense too, and also more weapons around him than he did at Miami with Drake London, Bijan Robinson. You could even say Darnell Mooney, who's a pretty good slot receiver. So, that's my hot take. Falcon. I'm not saying they're gonna go to the Super Bowl or anything, or they're probably gonna be first round exits.
Yeah.
But I have the Falcons making the playoffs this year.
But do you think Tua is going to start over Penix, though? I think Penix would beat him out in a quarterback.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
Maybe.
I don't know, Stefanski likes Tua, so
Yeah,
we
Stefanski
don't know.
does like Tua, so that's what. Yeah, That's
That
tough.
offense
That's
is
tough.
like. That Falcons offense is really good, so I could see it for sure.
You know what? Yeah, I think Penix does beat out Tua.
Robinson able to put it up there for the Pistons. But another hot take I'm just going to throw in quickly. I hinted at this a bit before, but the Giants, I think they make the playoffs. Honestly, John Harbaugh, as much as I would hate to see it, just something tells me that the Giants are going to be legit this year. As clock stopped with 11:17 left. Pistons up 85-79. Cavs keeping this game close here. But back to the Giants. Just they've improved so much in the draft. They're coaching now with John Harbaugh. Look at that offense. They have so many great weapons, and they're just getting better. Got the steal in Alvaro Reese, pick number 5, and it's hard to just not see this team do good.
Schroeder with 3, he hits it. We have a 3-point game in Detroit in the 4th quarter. Anything can happen. Let's see.
As now Pistons have it. Harris brings it on up to the basket and puts that one in for 2 more.
Schroeder now with the ball. After hitting that 3, they need another big play. Harden step back 3. Won't go. Bounces off. It's going to be out of bounds. Pistons gonna get this ball back.
As I discussed in there, it's going to be Duran who throws it on out. As Duran throws it on out, he's going to find his teammate there of Ron Holland. Going to go back with it now. Trying to get the number for you. He's going to bring it around. That's Harris. Back out to Holland, who slides it up for the 3. No good. Cavs take it back.
It's going to be Schroeder now with the ball. Driving to the rim. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Passes back out for the 3. Won't go again. 3rd chance opportunity. Mobley in the paint. Won't go.
Cavs missing multiple opportunities there as now Cade taking it on back. Cade with it. Gonna move it around back out to Harris. So he's gonna as that was Holland who brings it on up and winds up being fouled there. Let's see fully what the foul is as he puts it on up. That's a different play. So they're going to show another play just to confuse us there. And it's currently a 5-point game as the Cavs, they're giving a fight for sure.
Yeah, they've came back. They've been tough. But it seems like every time the Cavs get closer, the Pistons just say, no, and they keep moving forward. holding their lead strong. I know it's not that much, but it seems like they've been able to make this game seem like it's separating more and more as time keeps going down. But that free throw is going to be no good. It's going to be a rebound back to the Pistons, and Robinson, after that no good free throw, there's a rebound, that second chance opportunity to get more points. They get a 3 that extends the lead to 9.
Now Schroeder has it, brings it up, finds his teammate there who's going to lose it, and it winds up going out of bounds, and it's going to be the Pistons' ball. Harris goes back out there to throw it on in now. As take a look back at that Robinson, a 3. He's just, there's a reason why he's top 5 player in the NBA from beyond the arc. Just another great 3 there. Got 9:32 left in this one. Harris set to throw it back out. Cade and Jenkins there, close by him, to receive the ball. As got Cade gonna throw it back out. He's gonna find Jenkins. Jenkins takes it down the court, back out, finds Cade. Good pressure. Yeah, good pressure by the Cavs. As now Robinson has it. It's going to put it on up, and it rolls on in. And just like that, the Pistons are back out to an 11-point lead.
Yeah, Robinson, those last 2 possessions were just all him. Hitting a 3, and then he gets a 2 and 1, I believe. No, it looks like a 2. Oh, no, actually, I don't know. I can't see. I mean, I didn't hear the call. But Robinson letting James Harden know what he's about. Maybe that there's some hidden beef we don't know about, but just that you see his competitiveness. And the Cavs call a timeout after being only down 3. Pistons are able to go on a run.
And it's an 11-point game as we're also under review here. And let's talk about, since the game is currently going on, it's tied at 26. OKC taking on the Lakers. Who you guys each see winning that game tonight?
It's been a close game. The Lakers heavily doubted in that series. A lot of people have them getting swept. But I do think it's going to be a competitive one. And it's been that way tonight, but I do think OKC is not going to drop game 1 at home.
Yeah, I got to agree with Kevin there. I think that the Thunder will eventually find, go on a little run and find ways to make that game a little too much for the Lakers. So I got to go with OKC Thunder up 1-0 in that series and winning tonight.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. I just think Thunder, sometimes it takes a bit of time for them to get in their groove and pull away, but I think towards the end of the first half they'll be able to pull away, get control of this one, and it's going to wind up being a big win for the Thunder. And that's going to be one win of a possible sweep.
I just want to point out, I forgot to mention it, the Thunder also, because they swept the Suns, they haven't played in over like a week and a half, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a little bit of rust. They haven't played in a few games.
True, yeah.
And they're playing a team that just played in Game 6, so maybe they're a little rusty. You never know. They got to warm up. But the Cavs now back with the ball after they just gave up a run. Harden is going to turn it over. Looks like we don't know where this ball is staying.
I think it's staying Cleveland.
Yeah, it's going to stay with the Cavs. Tobias Harris looks to be checking out of the game. Get some rest. Harden has had his struggles in this second half of this game, it looks like. Can they get him going? He's a difference maker. Big assist guy. See if we can get anything going. Harden covered by Cade. Drives. Pass out. And it's going to be turned over again. This Pistons defense.
Yep. Yeah, another turnover there. 8:59 left in this one now as Pistons have it on back. Cade going to take it on down. Cade guarded by That's gonna be that is Strus is gonna move it around as they lose it there. Jenkins picks it back up, goes back out to Robinson, finds Jenkins, who puts it up. It bounces off the back rim and doesn't go. Mobley has it now.
Yeah, Mobley gets the rebound. They need something. Harden. It's been covered by Cade, it looks like, all game long.
Yeah.
It's going to be Mitchell, it looks like. Oh, is that Mitchell doesn't go. Rebound by the Pistons.
Now Cade with it. Bring it on down. Movement. It's going to find Smith there. Goes back out to Thompson. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins has it, and we're going to get a call here for, what do they call it? Foul? Timeout?
It's like an offensive 3-second.
Yeah.
Pistons.
So 3-second violation as looks like Isaiah Stewart in the lane, and and Cavs down by 9. Gonna try to make this one a little bit closer right now, so we'll be throwing it back out there in a moment. But yeah, you look back at that turnover, and now your Cavs in possession of the ball.
Yep. Harden now taking it up the court for the Cavs. Trying to make a play. They need to get back in this game. We are under 8 minutes now in the fourth. Harden takes a deep 3. He likes his shot. Won't go. Rebounded by Strus. Mitchell guarded by Jenkins. Mitchell trying to make something happen. You can see the presence of this defense. Double teamed. Won't go. Rebound again. Another chance for points. And Mitchell's going to hold on to it. He's going to pass it in the paint. And there was a call there. It looks like it's going to be a foul on the Pistons. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Cavs. They couldn't find their shot. They get a call from the refs and they're going to the line.
So that's going to be hard, as he is going to be shooting 2 here, trying to narrow this lead.
Yeah, Harden's first one's up. It's good. That cuts the lead to 8.
Game 2 of this series will take place this Thursday at 7 p.m. Tune in on Prime, as it's going to be a wild series, as if it goes to Game 7, it'll be stretching through the next week and a half.
Second one's up and it's good. 86-93 your score.
Now Thompson has it. Gonna bring it on down. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins being pressured by the Cavs. Gonna go back out, finds Thompson, who's open. Back out to Robinson. Thinks about shooting the 3. Runs it on in. Throws it back to his teammate. As now Jenkins has it. Puts it up. And it rolls around the rim and doesn't slide in for the 3.
Yeah, the Cavs with a great defensive possession. Now they're looking for more points. It's going to be Mobley. No,
It's Harden.
Harden, yep. Pass to Strus. Strus for 3. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Harden puts up a floater. It bounces in. That looks like the Raptors rim right there.
Bounces off the rim and it slides on in. And it's now back to a 5-point game. 88 with the Cavs. 93 Pistons. Pistons up by 5 in this one. And yeah, it's been a solid one. You guys think the Cavs have a shot?
Yeah, anything can happen in these playoffs. We've seen teams come back. We've seen history been made. Anything is possible.
Yep. No, we have for sure.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Kevin. This is definitely a close game. The Cavs definitely have a shot. I just think though that I think the Pistons are gonna have another one of those like 7-0 runs that kind of screws the Cavs over a bit. Looking at this game, I feel like the Cavs are just they haven't capitalized. You know, when getting that offensive board. There was one time they had 3 chances, they didn't score. You gotta make sure, especially when you have 3 chances, you gotta make sure you score on one of them. So I think the Pistons are gonna win this game for sure though.
No, yeah, I think it's gonna be a close one. The Cavs have made it exciting, but you look at the game throughout, it's been the Pistons who've had their advantage, been able to control this game, and I think at the end of the day, we've seen this a lot. Team that is able to control this game is usually able to take it, and I think the Pistons are just playing too good right now, and at the end of the day, it's going to be close, but I think the Pistons are going to be able to hold on. But it's been a solid one for sure, and yeah, we'll see what happens, but this series, it's going to be an interesting one throughout, that's for sure, but yeah, do you guys have anything else to say about the game?
Yeah, I would just want to point out James Harden. They showed his score, like box score stats. It looks like he's had a struggle getting going tonight. And then Cade Cunningham. I don't know how much he's done today, but yeah, his defense, incredible. How has Cade played today? Would you say he's been their MVP?
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'd say for Harden, I think in the first half he played all right, or I think in the first half he played well. As I did pick him as one of my players that stood out to me. But in the second half, especially when he's in ISO, when he's in isolation, he's been struggling. He's been turning over the ball. Can't really find ways to find an open spot for a shot. In that ISO, and he's kind of struggled really badly in this second half. And if the Cavs want to win this game, he's definitely got to step up. As him and Mitchell's kind of already stepped up a little bit, but especially Harden. He's definitely got to step up for sure.
No, yeah, Harden, not a great night. He only has 13 points. Mitchell, he started off strong, only with 19 points. Something interesting to point out, as originally he had 14 points when the Cavs had 28 points on the board. Looks like he's only been able to score 5 since then, so interesting there. But now Jenkins has it, and gonna bring it around.
Looks like it was blocked by Strus. Strus with a good play there. He's been one of the better players here for the Cavs tonight. It's going to be Harden now. Looking for a shot. Passes it to Strus. Harden back with the ball. Guarded. Looking for a shot. Puts it up. It's good. Harden finds his shot. We are back to a 3-point game.
Yeah, I'd say 8-1 for the Cavs, as Cavs have made it close. Jenkins now brings it down. 5:50 remaining on the clock. 11 seconds on the shot clock, as it's going to be movement. Now Harris has it, puts it up there. It bounces off. The Cavs have a shot to make this possibly a tied game here.
Yeah, they're looking to tie it up. Harden looking for anything at this moment. Takes a 3. It won't go, but foul called on the shot. It's going to be Harden going to the line with an opportunity to tie this game up.
James Harden, maybe not the number one player.
Is that a
at the
foul?
line.
Does not look like a foul. It looks like we keep seeing what we've been talking about with these foul baiting.
Yeah, Thompson doesn't agree with it. Thompson.
It did not look like a foul to me.
No,
but
definitely did not.
That's Thompson's 4th foul. Maybe in a potential foul trouble for Thompson, who's one of their better, or if not their best defensive player.
And Cade's coming out of the game.
Interesting move there, taking.
Yeah,
they're taking him out.
I think they're taking him out because there's 5 players right now on the court, and Cunningham isn't one.
Harden's second shot is good. It's a 1-point game with its third free throw attempt. We could be looking at a tie game. Harden, with his struggles in the second half over the last few possessions, he has been a difference maker getting his team back in this game. And he has an opportunity to tie this game up with this shot. It's up, and it's good. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen. 93-93, your score with under 6 minutes to go.
Wow, yeah. A knotted up game. A game controlled by the Pistons. The Cavs making this one interesting as Cade puts that up for the three. It bounces on off the rim.
Yeah, Cade takes a shot he likes, but now it's the Cavaliers' chance to take the lead here. They have been down for quite a while. Can they take the lead? Harden puts up a shot. It's blocked by a Duran. Looks like.
Now Duran with it is going to find Cade. Cade has it. Brings it up. Finds Duran, and Duran's going to put it on in for 2.
Duran, who has struggled here tonight, finds a wide open dunk. The Cavs now looking to respond with points of their own. Harden, who has been leading this offense all night. Now Tyson with the ball. Tyson puts up his 2. It won't go. In and out. Rebound by the Pistons.
Cade has it now. Bring it on down. I'm going to slow down the pace a bit. Strus giving Cade pressures. Cade going to bring it in. Loser able to get it back, and Duran able to grab it and slam it on in to add 2 more, and it's a 4-point run for the Pistons. Jalen Duran, 9 points on the night, able to slam it on in there, and yeah, now the Pistons are back out in front of this one, but the Cavs keeping this close. 97-93 your score.
Yeah, that's a great timeout. You see that Cade Cunningham comes back in the game, and they get their offense back and moving, and they put some points up in that defense. With him in the game, steps it up, and yeah, Pistons take the lead back with Cade Cunningham coming into the game. That just shows he is this team's superstar.
Yes, but as we go to commercial break, let's look ahead into the NASCAR world. Let's just give our predictions for this week's race. We got Watkins Glen, a road course. I'll start off. It's going to be an interesting one. You got some good road course drivers. You got Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott. Of course, you got Chase Briscoe. Always solid drivers on road course. William Byron. And then you got Tyler Reddick, always good on road courses, winning earlier this year. And of course, you got the road course king in the one, the only Shane Van Gisbergen. Last season, he won 5 races. They were all road courses, and there's a reason why he comes from he was a 3-time champion from his international league that did all the road courses, and there's a reason why he's an expert on road courses. This guy just knows what to do, gets in the mode when it comes to a road course. And that's why I think he's going to take it. I think SVG didn't take the first road course, but I think he'll get it done here. Kevin, who are you thinking for Watkins Glen?
I'm stuck between 2 drivers. Tyler Reddick, who has been dominant all season long, has numerous wins this season and a bunch of top 10 placements. And I'll put Almond Digger in there. He's a good road course driver, I believe. So.
Yeah, he's been solid. Just not great. He's been unlucky on road courses the last couple years, but he's always been solid, having multiple wins on road courses.
So I'm gonna stick with the I would say popular opinion in Tyler Reddick, just because of the season he's had, and he seems to find a way to win. But yeah, give me Tyler Reddick.
All right, Anthony, you want to give it a shot?
Give me Elliott going back to back.
All right. Elliott, that would be his 3rd win of the year. How about Elliott? You got to talk about him winning this past week. And, yeah, he's disappeared the last few years, but he looks to be back. And it's going to be exciting for sure to see if he continues. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But, yeah, Watkins Glen, another exciting race up in western New York. And Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one, road course, and we'll see. But a few minutes left in this one. The Cavs have fought back to make this a 4-point game. And guys, what do you think the Cavs need to do to be able to win this? Let's do this quickly.
If the Cavs want to win this game, they got to contain Cade Cunningham. He is the superstar. He'll take over this game. We've seen it when he got put back into this game late. They're gonna need to shut him down if they want a shot.
Yeah, I agree. They're gonna need to shut him down and just play. Just play good defense and have a better shot selection.
Yes.
Yeah, but now it's gonna be passing around, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be Duran who gets the dunk. The Cavs just
Great
need to
pass
keep
by
doing
Cade.
what they were doing on the run, but that's not looking good right now.
It's gonna
As
be a floater for Harden. That's good.
Yeah.
But you see that pass by Cade Cunningham to Duran. Those two have been the two stars of this team. Looks like he has like Dimer on Hall of Fame right there. So yeah, Cade Cunningham. Just see his passes. It's gonna be Jenkins now with the 2. He puts it up and it's good.
6-point game once again as the Pistons are able to pull back up front by a bit in this one. Jenkins 8 points tonight. As now Cavs have it. Mitchell bangs it to the back.
Mitchell puts it up. Won't go, but he's fouled on the play. Mitchell will go to the line.
Laying him on for the 2 free throws as the Cavs try to make this one a bit closer. Now this back down to 4.
Yeah, you see that pass. Looks like Luka out there. Those two, people are calling them like Kobe and Shaq, but not as good because of the lobs they throw to each other and stuff. Or like the lobs that Cade throws to Duran. He is a paint beast, so he struggles with his shot. But Duran in the paint, he's a tough guy to contain. And Mitchell's first one was up. It is good. Has a chance to put up another one. It's up and it won't go. Rebound by Jenkins. They could have boxed out better there.
That's
but,
a point. Yeah, that's a point they could have used as there's a little less than 3 minutes remaining in this one. Every point counts as now Cade has it in the back. Taking this one. That was the Cavs' first missed free throw of the night as well. So they point out as Cade able to put that one on in, and we're back to a 7-point game.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham doing it all, but the Cavs looking to get something and they can't get it. Tobias Harris fighting for his life. He's going to be fouled.
Now.
Looks like he got hit in the eye there. Could be a foul on Mitchell.
Yeah, Harris looks to be in a bit of pain after that. Take a look. Yeah, that was a rough hit there, and
just look at Cade Cunningham. Ever since he got put back into this game late, he has taken over.
No, yeah, it's been all Cade Cunningham tonight, and just a great night by him as now it's going to be Jenkins who brings it down. Jenkins has it. Brings it under the basket and back for the shot. No good. Duran gets the rebound. So now Duran back out, finds Cade. Cade with it.
Getting double teamed.
He's going to find Harris. Harris has it now, pressured by Harden. As Harris brings it on up and lobs it on in. And just like that, the Pistons are back up by 9.
I just want to point out, I don't know if Jared Allen is playing in this game, but like this paint defense by the Cavs has been pretty lackluster over the last quarter and a half, I would say. But it's going to be Harden, who has been the star of the show in this fourth quarter, gets a shot to go, and we stay at a 7-point game right here. With under 2 minutes to go, they're going to need a lock-in on defense.
Jenkins with it now. It's going to find Cade. Cade being pressured back out to Jenkins. Jenkins has plenty of room. Goes back out to Cade. Cade with it now. Will be pressured as he puts it up. No good. And the Cavs take it back. There's a great job by Wade there, pressuring Cade. Cavs get that one back.
Cavs in desperation mode. Need a big shot. Harden passes it. And it's going to be another turnover. That's been the issue with James Harden and his team. They've turned it over a bunch here tonight. But the Pistons looking to take the time off the clock. We are under a minute. This game is in control, it looks like, for the Pistons.
I just want to point out that the Cavs have had 20 turnovers in this game.
Yeah, that's not going to win you games.
Not in a long shot. As Harris has it, brings it up, and it's going to slide off the rim.
It's going to be a foul.
A foul there, and that'll bring him on for 2 more. And, that basically just sums it up there.
Bunch of turnovers by the Cavs. And their paint defense guarding Duran and Tobias Harris with the mid-range shots, Cade with the lobs. It's been tough on the Cavs. They've struggled in the paint, and they're gonna need some better coverage on Cade. I don't know who was covering him, but it didn't look like their best defender should be on Cade Cunningham. It wasn't on Cade Cunningham.
It should be Mitchell. I think Harden was covering him sometimes though, which I don't understand that, but okay.
Yeah, so you would like to see better coaching adjustments there by the Cavs, but with the Pistons trying to close it out here, they extend the lead to 9. This one pretty much over unless we see a miracle. It's going to be the Cavs. 35 seconds. They need a 3. They need a shot. It's going to be a deep 3. Goes in. There's a chance. There is a chance. That's a huge shot by Donovan Mitchell.
From the logo, puts that one in, and it may be a little too late with the score, but just what a play to make this game a bit closer. As
they fouled Jenkins. We don't know we don't know his free throw percentage, but I think that's a good foul. And number 32, who was that? Dean Wade. He looked like he was covering Cade Cunningham late in this game. I don't know if that's their best defenders. I haven't watched a lot of Cavs games, but you would like to see a better defender on Cade Cunningham because it looked like Wade was covering him most of that, and he's a power forward. So. Jenkins' first one's up. It's good.
Going to be a 7-point lead now once again for the Cavs, or the Pistons, as Pistons. Cavs have struggled today, and they were able to tie it up, but the Pistons were able to pull back ahead, and Pistons look to be 26 seconds away from taking game 1. Regarding a miracle, it's an 8-point game here as Detroit up front in this one. And going to head to the bench here. And it's been a great performance by Cade Cunningham, and he's just had a phenomenal night. What do you guys think about just his performance and how he was able? What was he best at tonight?
I think tonight, at least from what I saw, we saw the MVP player in him. We see the difference maker, the team leader. I mean, this guy has some of the best. I don't know how to explain. Like he has some of the best passing skills. Like he just throws dimes. Like you see some of the lobs, the passes he's making across the court. You're like, how the heck can this guy do it? He's like Luka almost. Him and Luka, like, they share that passing ability, and he just can take over a game. We saw him come into this game when this game was tied, and they just took the lead from there.
Yeah, Cunningham has played phenomenal tonight. Almost unguardable. He's hitting the big-time shots. He's 23 points, 11 assists. I think he's got a double-double tonight. He makes the right pass, hitting the right shots at the right times. He's playing really well.
For sure. But Harden set to throw this back out for the Cavs. It's going to find Mitchell, who tries to put it up for the 3. Air ball, and it's going to be the Cavs still loose, and Cavs wind up with it. Jenkins takes it on back and puts it in for the dagger.
That will wrap it up here in Detroit. Game 1.
That's going to do it for sure.
It's going to go to the Detroit Pistons, who have been on now a 4-game winning streak after being down 3-1. This team woke up, and they look to be scary in this East final stretch. And yeah, game 1, your score 111 to 101. The Pistons look to be back to that number 1 seed form. It looks like
The Pistons, they looked like a number 1 seed tonight, and they had control of this game. Were able to take very good control of this game. And yeah, that's gonna be a 1-0 lead and wrap for the Pistons. But I think this question's pretty obvious. But let's talk about who we think is player of the game. I'll start off. This is a tough one. Cade Cunningham, yeah, he just had amazing game. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, but he was so much involved in the team, did so much. He had a great night, and there's a reason why he was a number 1 pick a few years back, and he's really had a breakout year, and yeah, Cade showing that he could play pretty good in playoff basketball, and just showed up tonight for the Pistons as they take a 1-0 lead. But Anthony, what about you? Who's player of the game?
Yeah, this is a pretty easy one. It's got to be Cade Cunningham. As we mentioned earlier, he played phenomenal tonight. 23 points. He was almost unguardable. We pretty much covered it. Not much really else to say. It's definitely Cade Cunningham for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say, we obviously know you guys covered it. It's Cade Cunningham. But I want to give an honorable mention to a player that stood out to me just watching the second half of this game. I think he deserves some credit. Duncan Robinson, I think he was the second best player. From what I saw, hit some big threes, made some great plays on defense. I think Duncan Robinson also deserves some credit. But yeah, Cade Cunningham's your player of the game.
Yeah, but now let's start off. Before we go, Anthony, start off with you. Any final thoughts on today's game?
This is going to be a great series. Even though the Pistons did win by double digits, won by 10. For the Cavs, I think they need to commit less turnovers if they in game 2, and they need to put their best defender on Cade Cunningham. Definitely, probably Donovan Mitchell on Cade, and yeah, it's just I think we're in for a really great series, and in order for the Cavs to win game 2, they need a better, as Kevin pointed out, better paint defense. That needs to be way better in game 2. And, but if they do that, they'll even up the series 1-1. And but overall, it should be a pretty good series.
Yeah. Kevin, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. This looks like it's going to be a pretty enjoyable series to watch, just from a fan's standpoint. We're seeing Cade go at it with this Cavs squad. I liked what I saw from Donovan Mitchell a little bit. I think he could have taken over this game a little bit more. Donovan Mitchell, he could shoot the lights out, but we did not see that quite tonight. But he did show flashes of it, which is good, making us aware that he could take over this series. Anything could happen. I've been saying it. Everyone knows it. The playoffs are a different game. Anyone could win. And yeah, this is going to be a great one, an enjoyable one to cover and watch. And yeah, what a great game. Great way to start it off.
I just want to point out that was the Detroit Pistons' first Game 1 win in a playoff series since 2009.
Oh, wow.
And at home, too.
That just shows you how this Pistons team has turned it around. And it'll be interesting to see if they continue this momentum throughout the series, possibly into Eastern Conference Championship and maybe the finals. But that's going to wrap it up today. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Pistons take it 111 to 101. I'm Ben Silk alongside
Anthony Coletti,
Kevin DeLeg.
And have a great night, everyone. And I'll see you.